Welcome to your channel. Today we're diving into Mindset, the New Psychology of Success by Carol S. Dweck, PhD. This groundbreaking book reveals a powerful truth. Success isn't just about talent, it's about how you think, learn, and grow. Your mindset can either limit you or unlock your true potential. The way we view our abilities shapes our success, behavior, and even happiness. Carol Dweck identifies two distinct mindsets. One, fixed mindset. People with a fixed mindset believe that intelligence, talent, and abilities are innate and unchangeable. You either have them or you don't. Characteristics of fixed mindset. People avoid challenges to prevent failure, give up easily when facing obstacles, feel threatened by others' success, view effort as fruitless if you don't have it naturally. Consequences. Failure is seen as a reflection of personal inadequacy. For example, a student might think, I failed this math test. I must be bad at math. This mindset discourages learning and risk-taking, limiting personal growth. 2. Growth mindset. People with a growth mindset believe that abilities can be developed through effort, learning, and persistence. Characteristics of growth mindset. People embrace challenges as opportunities, persist in the face of setbacks, learn from criticism and mistakes, feel inspired by the success of others. Consequences. Failure is treated as feedback, not a personal judgment. For example, a student might think, I didn't do well on this test. What can I do to improve? This mindset fosters resilience, curiosity, and continuous learning. Dweck emphasizes that mindset affects everything we do. It's not just your abilities that determine success, it's how you think about your abilities. Changing your mindset can transform learning, achievement, and even your relationships. People with a fixed mindset see abilities as static traits. Inside their mind, challenges feel risky. Every failure threatens their self-image. Effort seems pointless. If you have to work hard, it must mean you're not talented. Criticism feels like a personal attack, not helpful feedback. Success of others feels threatening. Dweck illustrates this with examples. A student who struggles with math may avoid advanced classes, fearing that failure would prove they are not smart enough. They often choose comfort over growth. People with a growth mindset believe abilities can develop through learning and persistence. Inside their mind, challenges are exciting opportunities to improve. Effort is necessary and rewarding. Criticism is useful feedback. Success of others is inspiring. A growth-minded student who struggles in math might think, I didn't understand this problem. How can I improve and get better? They embrace learning, take risks, and persist despite obstacles. Mindset shapes perception, reaction, and ultimately achievement in all areas of life, from school and sports to relationships and work. Ability alone does not determine success. Mindset does. People with a fixed mindset believe talent and intelligence are innate. They think, if I'm not naturally good at it, I can't be. Effort is seen as a sign of weakness. Challenges feel risky because failure threatens their self-image. People with a growth mindset see abilities as developable. They embrace challenges, knowing that effort leads to mastery. Mistakes are viewed as feedback and learning opportunities. They persist in the face of setbacks and continuously improve. Achievement comes from learning and effort, not just innate skill. Setbacks are stepping stones, not signs of failure. Effort multiplies ability, while fear of failure limits it. Two people with the same talent may end up with vastly different accomplishments depending on whether they have a fixed or growth mindset. Accomplishment is not determined by what you start with. It's determined by how you respond, learn, and grow. Success comes to those who persist, embrace challenges, and view effort as a path to mastery. Athletes with a fixed mindset believe their talent is innate. They fear failure because it threatens their identity as naturally talented. They avoid challenging plays or strategies that might expose weakness. Losing feels devastating as it is seen as proof they are not good enough. Athletes with a growth mindset focus on improving skills and learning from every experience. They embrace challenges and high-pressure situations. Mistakes are seen as opportunities to learn. They persist through setbacks, fatigue, and losses. Examples include world-class athletes who continuously practice, seek feedback, and adapt their strategies. Their mindset allows them to outperform naturally gifted competitors. Mindset shapes. Performance effort is not a weakness. It's essential for mastery. Competition inspires learning rather than fear. Coaches who encourage growth-minded thinking create resilient, high-performing teams. Even in professional sports, the difference between winning and losing often comes down to mindset, not just talent or physical ability. A champion's greatest asset is a growth mindset, the belief that abilities can improve through effort, learning, and persistence. Talent opens doors, but mindset determines how far you go. Carol Dweck shows that the same principles that apply to sports and education also determine performance in the corporate world. Leaders with a fixed mindset believe talent and intelligence are innate. They see mistakes as threats to their authority. They avoid taking risks or experimenting with new ideas. They often surround themselves with yes people and resist feedback. Leaders with a growth mindset focus on learning, collaboration, and development. They encourage challenges and experimentation. They view failures as opportunities to improve strategies and processes. They value honest feedback and foster a culture of continuous learning. These leaders build teams that are resilient, adaptive, and innovative. Their organizations grow because employees feel safe to take risks, learn, and improve. Mindset shapes company culture. Dweck emphasizes that mindset doesn't just affect the leader, it shapes the entire organizational culture. Fixed mindset cultures prioritize image over growth. Growth mindset cultures prioritize learning, effort, and improvement. The difference is visible in problem solving, team collaboration, and the company's ability to adapt to challenges. Leadership success is less about intelligence or talent and more about mindset. Growth-minded leaders create thriving, innovative, and resilient organizations. A company's success mirrors the mindset of its leaders, and a growth mindset multiplies talent across the entire organization. The same principles of fixed and growth mindsets apply not just to work or sports, but to love and intimacy. People with a fixed mindset see themselves and others as having unchangeable traits. They believe people are either compatible or they are not. Mistakes or disagreements are often seen as proof that the relationship is failing. They focus on judging partners rather than improving the relationship. Fixed mindset couples often experience tension because conflict is threatening and vulnerability is avoided. They may blame each other instead of learning how to grow together. People with a growth mindset see themselves and their partners as capable of learning, improving, and adapting. Conflicts are seen as opportunities to strengthen the relationship. Mistakes are treated as lessons, not failures. Communication, empathy, and effort are prioritized over being right. Growth minded couples often have stronger, more resilient relationships because they work together, evolve together, and support each other's development. Relationships thrive when both partners believe they can grow, adapt, and overcome difficulties together. Love and intimacy flourish when both partners adopt a growth mindset, seeing each other as capable of growth and learning together. A growth mindset transforms relationships from fragile and reactive to strong, supportive, and evolving. Carol Dweck emphasizes that mindsets are learned. From a young age, children observe and internalize messages from authority figures. Parents who praise natural talent, "You're so smart," may unintentionally encourage a fixed mindset, making children fear mistakes. Teachers who emphasize grades and innate ability over effort can reinforce the idea that success is about being born smart. Coaches who punish mistakes or focus only on wins can discourage risk-taking and learning. In contrast, adults who praise effort, persistence, and strategy help children develop a growth mindset, where challenges are embraced and mistakes are seen as learning opportunities. Growth-focused feedback encourages curiosity, resilience, and continuous learning, while fixed feedback promotes fear of failure and avoidance. Teachers and coaches are particularly influential because they create learning environments, model how to handle setbacks, encourage practice and effort, show that improvement is possible for everyone. Mindsets are learned, not innate, and the adults around us, parents, teachers, coaches, play a crucial role in shaping whether we adopt a fixed or growth mindset. The good news, even as adults, we can retrain our mindset, unlearn limiting beliefs, and embrace growth. By shaping mindsets consciously, we can help ourselves and others reach their full potential. People are not permanently fixed in their mindset. With awareness and deliberate practice, anyone can shift toward a growth mindset. The first step is recognizing when you are thinking in a fixed way, avoiding challenges, fearing mistakes, or feeling threatened by others' success. Steps to develop a growth mindset. Awareness. Notice when you are making excuses or blaming yourself for failure. Recognize fixed mindset thoughts. Reframe challenges. Instead of thinking, "I'm not good at this," try, "I haven't mastered this yet." Value effort. Treat effort as the path to learning, not a sign of weakness. Celebrate persistence, strategy, and improvement. Learn from feedback. Listen to criticism objectively. Ask, "What can I learn from this?" Embrace mistakes. Mistakes are opportunities to grow, not evidence of inadequacy. Changing mindset is not a one-time event. It requires daily awareness and practice. Monitor self-talk. Reward effort, learning, and curiosity. Reframe setbacks. Surround yourself with growth-minded people. Over time, these habits reshape thinking, behavior, and outcomes. Your mindset is not fixed. You can cultivate a growth mindset, improve your abilities, and unlock greater potential at any age. Stop labeling yourself as fixed or limited. See challenges as invitations. Treat effort, learning, and resilience as your tools for growth. With a growth mindset, life becomes a continuous journey of learning and improvement. Thanks for tuning in today. Make sure to subscribe, give us a like, and share it with someone who's ready to embrace a growth mindset. Remember, your mindset shapes your future. Keep learning, Keep growing and keep unlocking your full potential.